Bob.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask. The shirt and tie. You're never that smart.
Fans love the shirt and tie, mate.
Sorry, fans?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Like It or Loathe It, the definitive sofa video game review show.
Sorry, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? On tonight's show, we have a very special guest.
No, seriously, what are you doing?
Introducing the show. He's been playing video games since before Space Invaders was retro chic.
Now, I'm incredibly confused, Bob. What are you doing?
I'm talking to the audience. Duh.
Audience? What audience? There's no audience, Bob.
Finding it hard to picture, are you?
I'm finding what hard.
I like to think that instead of being in our basement, we are in fact in a theatre. Full of people eagerly watching and anticipating the amusing antics and banter that will undoubtedly occur.
So you're currently talking to an imaginary theatre full of imaginary people?
They're not imaginary, Fred. You just can't see them.
No, there's nobody there. There's definitely nobody there, but no, there's nobody. There's you and me, and I say you, but I'm not entirely sure you're all here.
Look, my foolish young friend.
I'm 2 years older than you.
Look, at this moment, right, you are being beamed live into hundreds, maybe thousands of households via my trusty webcam and my uplink to my website, bobtv.com.
Bob TV.
Yeah, it's very original, isn't it?
.com.
Yeah, and right, each week, right, I get a special guest in and we review a video game.
Right. So I'm your special guest.
Yes.
And I am, at this moment, live on the internet.
Exactly.
So people can see me.
Indeed they can.
Right now.
Mate, we're losing airtime here.
Well, you could have told me. I'd have dressed up.
I did tell you. I said, do you want to come round and have your ass kicked on Xbox Live?
I remember that, but in what way does that tell me that I'd be on TV?
It's not TV. It's a web show. This is Webisode
Don't
1.
care what it is. How did you tell me I would be on it?
I said, do you want to come round and have your ass kicked on Xbox Live?
Right, well, I see. Well, in that case...
Fred? Mate? Fred? Hiya. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Seem to be having some technical difficulties. Today's technical difficulty is called Fred. While we sort this out, here's a musical interlude.
Good evening, ladies and
thank
gentlemen,
God.
and welcome to the Scripted Gamer.
Say what now?
Every week we'll be looking at titles old and new for your pleasure and our entertainment.
What?
Some of the old, some of the best, some of the latest and the greatest. We'll be looking at them and then we'll be telling you what to spend your hard-earned cash on.
What are you doing?
I'm taking over, Bob. Taking over.
But this is my show.
Our show, Bob. It's perfectly logical.
Logical.
Yes, Bob, logical. You see, you have that nerdy, geeky, tech-savvy little brain thing, that will get us on the web, and
Yes,
I have the contacts to build a loyal fan base.
I have a loyal fan base.
Bob, I logged on while I was out there changing. Currently watching, you've got me, and you've got two guys in Bognor Regis.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Jeremy.
My point exactly.
Right.
And of course, with me on board, you won't have to get a special guest on every night.
But I like special guests.
Let me rephrase, you won't have to con somebody onto your show every night.
Fair point, well made.
You have access to my vast back catalogue of games.
All right, you argue a good point.
I do indeed, Bob.
But how are we going to get it out to like a massive audience?
Now you see, I've thought that through as well.
Okay.
I have a friend named Andy Robertson over at www.gamepeople.co.uk.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What was that?
That was www.gamepeople.co.uk.
Yeah, okay, logged. Brilliant. Yeah?
So his website will put us online and get us out to those hundreds and thousands you speak of.
All right. All right, you got yourself a deal.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for tonight, but tune in next week when the real fun begins.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Fred, and we're the
Scripted
Scripted
Gamers.
Good night.